Listen up, you blundering fools. It's time for the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. Get all the toy talk your evil hearts could desire from these nincompoops. Jason, Corey, Elgin, and Spoody.
Yo, Joe, and welcome to the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast, where a punk rock band of brothers get together to talk about one of our shared loves, toy collecting. We're here to celebrate how these little colorful pieces of plastic can transform you into a little kid again. We're here live at the Quad Con Comic and Toy Show at the Doubletree by Hilton Cedar Rapids Convention Complex in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Wow, that was a lot of stuff in there.
Good job.
I did good, though, didn't I? That was really good. We're pretty excited to be doing another live podcast, and we want to thank everyone with QuadCon and all of you in attendance here today. Hey,
Thanks.
Thank you. Maybe we can be the house podcast. Well, that'd be pretty.
That'd be cool.
I got something else to do.
Oh. If this is your first episode with us, or you're new to the show, hey, thank you so much for listening. It's really awesome of you to tune in. And
we're toy experts.
That is not true. You'll learn soon enough that we're just enthusiasts, but we're just friends in a band who love to talk about toys. And let's introduce that band, your fellow podcast co-host on lead vocals and rhythm guitar. He's our real American hero. It's Corey Canny.
Sometimes I get a very Bill Murray Groundhog Day vibe from you when you're doing this.
I don't even know what that means.
Let's introduce that band.
Oh, I'm just trying. On vocals and lead guitar, that was Corey, by the way. On vocals and lead guitar, and a true master of the universe, he's the quiet one. He's Elgin Arney.
I have the power.
This is a man who is not compensating for anything.
No.
At all.
Next up on the bass guitar, he's more than meets the eye. He's our Transformers guy. It's Spoody.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
hello.
That was 2 words this time.
I know, that's pretty good for him.
Yeah.
And on drums, it's me. I'm Jason. I'm here to share my love of Transformers and all things awesome. We have a very fun topic today. Don't you just love toy play sets? Yeah, me too.
Exactly.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live in a toy play set? Yeah, me too.
All the time.
Today we're going to talk about that daydream in particular. Either if you could blow up a playset to scale, or if you were able to shrink yourself down to fit into it. We're going to pick some of our favorites to live in. Weird, right? But that's going to be fun. We're also going to visit. We're also going to visit a really cool toy store that you're going to hear all about it soon. Maybe we'll get to go there on tour this April when we go on tour.
Heck yeah.
You can follow us on Twitter at Cracktastic Pod, and on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and now Patreon at Cracktastic Plastic. That's right, Patreon, guys.
Who would have thought?
That's where you can help support our show and
By giving us money.
Yes, you can
Sweet money.
If you like what we're doing, prove it with some
We
financial
dare you.
some financial irresponsibility. That would be great.
Send nudes.
While you're surfing around on that interwebs, be sure to stop by our sponsor, ToyHacks.com, for all your repro label needs. They also have this really cool armory where you can get some toy-accurate 3D printed weaponry for your toys. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And they have diorama backgrounds and, right?
Yeah,
Stuff.
they sure do.
Things
Super cool site.
to make your toys look even better than they do.
That's ToyHacks.com. But right now we're going to talk about some toys we picked up lately in a segment we call Thrill of the Hunt.
Listen up, you fools. If anyone knows more about searching for the most unique items in the world, it's me, Cobra Commander. In my reign as Cobra's leader, I have acquired countless items, but those meddling Joes have foiled my attempt at worldwide domination over and over again. But it's the thrill of the hunt that fuels my superb rule of Cobra. Pay attention to my loyal subordinates as they tell you of their latest exploits and acquisitions. It's the thrill of the hunt, Cobra!
All right. We're here at this awesome toy show, and I think we all were able to pick up some things here lately, and let's go down there at the end. Corey, what'd you find today?
I found.
Baby.
This here is my brand new to me G.I. Joe Tiger Shark. It's complete. It's got the little sled and the vanes in the back. They do. Whoops, I'm not even anywhere close to the camera. The
Get in
vanes
the shot.
The vanes do this thing because they do that, and then this is the gun, and it swivels, and this cool thing here, wee woo woo woo. It does that.
That's pretty cool.
And I picked this up from Tim's Corner Comics. He's got a booth here. They are in Rock Island. They're 1303 something. Anyway, yeah, got a good deal on this.
Go to Rock Island and Google it.
Yeah, go to Rock Island and Google it. It's Tim's Corner Comics. They are in Rock Island, and it's
Dude, I'm so
Good
excited
dude.
for you. That's
Me
Tiger
too.
Force.
This is one I had when I was a kid that I have been looking for, and he gave me a really great deal on it, and I'm pretty happy about that. It's not in the shot. There we go. Now it's in the shot. So anyway,
How many Tiger Force do you think you got so far?
oh, I just
percentage?
have I just have this and the Tiger Cat so far, plus a couple of maybe 2 figures. I think I've got the Tiger Force Flint and Tiger Force. I forgot.
Yep.
How many
forgot.
Tiger Force vehicles are there? 600-700?
There's I think there's 6.
I'm so glad we put him on the spot with this stuff. That's great.
There's the Tiger
Mr.
Shark.
Toy
There's
Expert.
the Tiger Cat. There's the Tiger Paw. There's the Tiger Fish.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah,
What?
the Devil Fish. It's a little boat. There's the Tiger Fly. It's a Dragonfly repaint, and the Tiger Rat was a Rattler repaint. And I think that's it. All the Tiger Force stuff is repaints of other vehicles. This was the
Yeah.
Cobra Water Moccasin, and which I also have almost complete at home. It's missing this little thing. Anyway, that's
That's
me.
awesome. All right, Elgin. What you got?
I got
what
a bunch
stack.
of Masterverse stuff that I picked up at various Targets on the way for this weekend. I spent this weekend with my lovely, beautiful wife, Amanda, since it was a birthday weekend with her. And like, hey, let's go to Targets too, because that's...
You love Targets, right?
Let's just go to Targets. But I found a bunch of the Masterverse, all of Wave 3, except for Scareglow, which I already have, that Mattel Creations
Yeah.
one. They already did that. They made another one on this wave, but I'm like, well, I already have that one, which is better anyway, and it's painted differently. I'm not getting it. No,
It's different.
less better. I don't know. This one is of Andra, Tila's girlfriend. They don't actually explicitly say that in the show, but that's basically what she is. She hangs out.
But there's a little something going on there.
This is, yeah. They wrote it into it, so subliminally. Subtext in it. Is it shiny? Too shiny?
No, it's fine. I'm just, yeah.
All right, that one's Andra, with all of her stuff there, capes and their little face
So
masks.
it's a lot of accessories.
Yeah,
All
all
of her extra
accessories.
hands.
Yeah. And then I got Stinkor
Yeah, you did.
with all his accessories. So you see in one of the first season, part 1, Andra and Tila are fighting Stinkor.
Played by Jason Mewes,
Yep.
right?
Yep. With like his 3 lines that are in the in the show. So that's,
Snoochie Boochies, He-Man.
that's exactly what it is.
You know there's a recording of that.
There's got to be. Then I got Fisto
Yeah, you
with
did.
his famous line of "I'd sure like to fist him"
Yes.
in the show. So they wrote many fisting jokes in that show.
Just like the president's. What? Nothing. I saw it on the morning show.
That's Fisto. And the last one I got was the good old Cult Leader Triclops, which is a deluxe pack.
Cult leader
Basically-
Whoa.
Yeah, Henry Rollins voices him on the show.
Yeah, I went to
and-
church with this guy.
So he's got all his cult garb as well as his normal Triclops stuff and all that stuff. And it's all fabric capes and everything like that. I got all these 15% off with the Target app. Not a sponsor.
Isn't it great?
But by using their app and then scanning them, then you get a coupon basically that you can then have them scan at the register and then get 50%. So I got 50% off all of these
Nice.
bad boys. So, and an actual toy store that I found, not on just walking around Lindale Mall, where I got Thunder Punch
yeah.
He-Man's sword, which completes my Thunder Punch He-Man. I only
How
had the
crazy.
shield. I got this at Turtle Power Games in Lindale Mall, which I guess
Nice.
is a new store here in Cedar Rapids. So
Did they have any good stuff or just He-Man?
Ouch.
they had some crappy GI Joes, I think.
Did they?
Yeah,
That's too bad.
yeah. They had a lot of Gundam for some reason. But
Sweet, dude.
Gundam's cool.
yeah,
Yeah,
That
I
was
was,
gaming stuff. We'll have more gaming stuff than there's kind of like a splattering of.
I had a bunch of
Figures.
these saved on my eBay page because I was going to get it for you for your birthday, but now I don't have to.
Exactly.
So they go for like 20-ish on eBay. Is that kind of just the general?
Yeah, yeah. This I got this for 15, so it
Yeah.
was under what they'd go for. So that's all I got.
Very cool. How about you, Spooty? That's all.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's a giant pile of crap. It's cool stuff, though. Those are pretty sweet figures. I got at some booth here, I don't remember which one, I got this Optimus Prime thing that's like a weird cardboard arms and legs and head and thing. I don't know. It was $4.
That was a Prime in the blind bag?
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
And
Or
then
both
at
brands.
the Video Games Etc. booth, I picked up a Sound Blaster, who is pretty effing sweet,
He is pretty sweet.
because he has all of his stuff.
And he's a black sound wave.
Black Soundwave
Pretty
with
cool.
with Blaster's chest piece.
Sweet.
Hard to find nowadays.
Yeah. And got a good deal. So that's what I got here today.
That's awesome. Well, okay. Well, I found some things too, and I'm not even going to start with a Transformer this time.
What?
What?
I
Didn't we talk about this?
shoot, we did. Focus. That was the last thing
Yeah.
you heard me say was focus.
You're like, I'm going to focus and only get Transformers.
Well, focus in on this little Lion-O from Thundercats.
Wrong camera.
Well, it's still a camera. I mean, it'll get down there.
Eventually.
Yeah, I don't have any Thundercat stuff. And,
Snarf! Right? Isn't that what he says?
And
That's Snarf. That's what
that's
Snarf
actually
says.
Snarf that says that.
Snarf!
Wrong guy. But anyway, he was so cute, and he was just a couple bucks. I'm like, can't not get it.
That doesn't look like a Transformer.
No,
This
this
also-
is his butt.
Yep. And also from Video Games Etc., where I got Lion-O, I got this, sweet little, gosh dang it, Hot Wheels of the TMNT Party Wagon. Heck yeah. How cute's that,
That's
right?
cool. That's cool, though.
Yeah. Oh, now he's on my
But it's
side.
not Transformers.
Well, all right. Well, I
Bitchin'.
did also find this awesome guy. He's a Transformer. He's from the Thrilling 30 series. It's Roadbuster. I didn't have him, and he's just a beautiful guy. I love his color scheme with that brown, army green, and orange. He's really great. I love him a lot.
That's cool.
I have several Thrilling 30 ones, and he'll fit
Yeah.
right in really great. I'm
That is a lot of orange.
pretty excited that I found him here. So that was really nice.
How many Thrilling 30s do you have?
I probably
Roughly.
have about 10,
Okay.
10, 11, 12.
And they made 30?
No, I think it was 30th anniversary kind of thing
Okay.
instead of. Oh yeah, I don't think it's like 30 for 30.
Like ESPN?
We lost Corey. All right, yeah. So I did find a Transformer. That was pretty. And that was at Bartertown. Jeremy's.
Oh, yeah,
Yep. He brought had a couple tubs of Transformers.
Did he bring a flag?
He did bring a
I think I
flag.
saw pictures earlier on Instagram.
Yep. He brought a lot of new GI
He
Joe
did,
stuff.
yeah. I saw a lot of it too, and I was too broke.
Because you saw the Tiger Force thing first.
I saw he had a complete killer whale, and he had
Oh.
$300 on it, and that is cheap. Like,
Really?
oh.
yeah,
Seems
that's
expensive.
that's $200 cheaper
300
than
sounds expensive.
like normal. They're usually like a complete one is usually $450 to $500, and so $300 for that is a really good price. I just don't have $300 or any space for it. That thing's huge. I mean, you had one when you were a kid. It's like it's
Yeah,
huge.
it was my brother's.
Yeah.
He let me play with it sometimes. And then it melted in a fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spoody.
Good times. Thanks for reminding me.
Speaking of play sets, Spoody even saw one over there. He was asking about, and I'm like, were you even like aware it was going to be that much? Like,
Yeah.
okay, because I was like, holy moly.
It's the Ghostbusters playset.
Oh, right.
It has a lot of parts.
The Firehouse?
Yeah, the Firehouse.
There's one
That's
out
so
there.
cool.
And he had like 2 bags full of parts.
Jeez.
So it was like $200. I'm like, that's more than I want to spend.
But really, speaking of play sets, let's get into today's topic. What a weird one, but a fun one, I thought. If you could live in a play set, there's so many cool toy play sets in the world. If you could either blow one up to fit, blow one of them up to be our size. Jesus.
We're
And-
not advocating blowing things up.
No,
No,
especially not toys.
No.
Or you can shrink down to be one. Either way, if you fit to scale in a play set,
So it's like, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids or Honey, I Blew Up the Kids.
it's one of blew up the play set.
Blew Up. So, yeah.
It's one of the
It's
other.
one of those movies.
Good movies. Those are
Yeah.
fun. Anyway, so Corey, I'm interested to see what play set you'd want to live in.
I went back and forth on this
Oh, yeah.
up and down a list because there are so many good ones. And
So
I
many.
thought, would I want to live in the G.I. Joe headquarters because I'm a big G.I. Joe fan? And the answer was a resounding no. And then I thought, would I want to live on the tactical battle platform? But no, that sounds boring, and I don't want to be stranded out at sea, especially if I shrunk myself down to the size of it, because then I would get lost and some kid would break me. Or like my crotch would get broken.
I would.
And my thumbs would get broken off. Like I don't want to shrink myself down to G.I. Joe scale. And the Ghostbusters Firehouse was a big one for me too, because that one was super cool. But I finally settled on the Hogwarts Castle Lego set because it's got a bathroom and it's got a kitchen.
Okay.
And it's got plenty
Two
of
of your
places
favorite
to.
things.
Two of my favorite things are the bathroom and the kitchen. That's true. And that was the final selling point for me. Other than being a big Harry Potter fan, like I need a bathroom, and I would. This is a fun one. I would blow it up to scale, like actual life-size scale, giant Hogwarts castle. But I would leave the Lego bricks like the regular Lego brick size, so it would just be billions and billions and billions of Lego bricks.
Yeah.
There probably aren't enough Lego bricks in the world to build a full scale. There might be.
I wonder if, like, in Legoland, in Mall of America, if they ever did anything like that, Harry Potter-wise. They always have such awesome things
Yeah.
there.
I've never been to a Legoland.
Oh,
Just
Corey.
go to the Mall of America. It's pretty awesome.
I've heard it is.
It's unreal.
And I've
Really.
heard
It's
that,
like the only reason to go to the Mall of America.
I heard that you
Maybe.
don't want to fall down off of the upper level because that would hurt.
Yep.
It's like
that's
4
true.
stories.
That's true.
Yeah. So that's my answer because I think that I think that would be super 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 great, and I know more about Harry Potter than any of you people. So I
Child.
Just
deserve
because
it.
you can read.
So I don't know how to wipe properly too. You want to talk about that?
Moving on. All right, Elgin, what were you thinking about?
Well, mine would be obviously rooted in Motu land and Eternia. So either, Castle Grayskull, or there's Snake Mountain, or there's a Fright Zone, or there's Eternia Towers.
Those all sound dangerous.
Yeah, I want to go with as a Skeletor sycophant, I guess, to be in Snake Mountain, but not any specifics like the vintage Snake Mountain, but like the classics Snake Mountain, which is huge. There's some pictures for Corey to kind of display over
huge.
there. It's like the classics one that came out in 2020 is like 36 inches by 48 inches.
Whoa.
But if I scale it way up to human size, it'd probably only be slightly larger because I'm so small.
He joked himself.
You did.
It does have kind of the similar things. It has the lava flow, kind of what the Filmation has. They took more from that, but then combined it with the vintage set. Obviously, it doesn't have the little microphone that you can talk into, which was kind of the coolest thing in the the vintage style one. But it does have that there still. It does actually have a trap door with a net that actually works, and metal chains instead of the plastic ones that would break all the time. and it was scaled a little better so that you could actually walk on the little bridge instead of like going, crab walk across it. There's like secret entrances in and out. It's just almost a better. It has the skull throne. It has a little table there that you can like look into, and
I don't see a toilet.
that's in the lava falls. You just
okay.
pee into that, and
Right into it.
burns away.
Brilliant.
That's actually pretty smart, yeah.
And then,
It's recycling.
but it's just the way they designed it and the way it looks and everything. It just looks like a cool place to hang out if you're an evil warrior, I guess. Or
Yeah. Which you are.
apparently I am.
Or if you're Gargamel.
That's awesome. I can't say I ever saw the classics one. So that's really cool that they put one out.
It's super expensive though.
Oh, that
like
was the next question.
In box, it's like $2,000 to $3,000. It's as much as like the vintage Eternian playset.
Jeez.
Did they do Grayskull in classics
They did
too?
a Grayskull in Classics, and they did Snake Mountain, and then they stopped.
Is it updated too?
It's
Or-
bigger, yeah. It's bigger. It has a bunch of different stuff in it as well. But I just like the look of this one.
Oh, yeah.
The Snake Mountain is bigger than the Castle Grayskull that they did, and that one's big too because the classics are a bigger.
Just a little.
They're about the size of these Masterverse figures, so they're like 7 inches or so. So they're a little. But if you put the 5.5 in it, then it kind of fits. They actually walk through and can go under the cave and can go all the stuff, and it's just. I don't know. It's just a really cool looking and a better updated version of the vintage. It does, the mouth moves like on the old vintage one at the beginning, like this little scary eye mouth. But you can move that, and that's movable as well. Like when you talk, you're supposed to move that as it's the power of Snake Mountain or the ghost of Snake Mountain.
Totally see you standing up at the gate, just cackling.
The wolf gate, yeah. But yeah, it's just a awesome looking set, and would love just to hang out there and just like, plot against He-Man, I guess. I don't know.
What you do. It's what you do. Oh,
But
that's
yeah.
awesome, man.
So yeah, and one of the best references for this classics is that book that Pixel Dan wrote of the Toys of Master of the Universe, which
Oh, yeah.
has all I could have looked up Eternian Playset, and it's in there too, or Castle Grayskull, all this. Like it has all that stuff. So this is a great reference for this episode to
Yeah,
use
I
as well.
can't wait to go meet him after this.
Yeah.
For he is here. Awesome. Was that easy to come to, or did you have to
I
struggle?
I knew Snake Mountain. I was gonna pick Snake Mountain. I couldn't
Yeah.
decide if I was gonna be vintage or the classics. And I
Gotcha.
remembered that the classics was ginormous, so I was like, I'll just take that one instead. It looks awesome.
It really does.
I had a lot of contenders for this one.
Yeah,
Too,
me too.
like-
Yeah.
Speaking of contenders, how about you, Spooty? What do you got cooking over there?
Well,
Why are you?
I had it down to like 3.
That's good. What's 3?
So I've been working on getting my Metroplex
Right.
complete, and I just fixed Corey's Metroplex,
Right.
and
Yeah.
it's a cool little city, but it's pretty boring. The other was the Fortress of Fangs. It's the Dungeons
yeah.
and Dragons.
It's cool. You can put it.
Yeah, I was going to show you guys. So you can
Yeah, no, I hadn't
Cool.
seen that.
Fortress
I
of
know that
Fangs.
one.
it's like a dragon head thing, and there's a gargoyle on top, and that's pretty cool.
Love gargoyles.
And there's lava and
Sweet.
giant teeth, and
You see
but
yours next says
yeah,
You pee in
it's like
the
a
lava.
it's like a smaller version of
Yeah.
what you did. But I think I settled on the Ghostbuster playset because living in a firehouse in New York City sounds fun,
yeah, it does.
And busting makes you feel good.
and busting makes me feel
I've
good.
always heard that. Is that true? Is that true?
That's what she says.
Does the Ghostbusters Firehouse playset have a bathroom?
There's probably a vet in the
has
floor
to.
or something, grate or something. He can.
I'm
sure
sure
it
just
is.
hose it off.
So my choice is still superior to everyone's.
There's a sewer.
I don't think it actually has a bathroom, but there is like the ghost toilet.
See, if you'd
It's,
picked like the
yeah.
Ninja Turtles playset,
Here's some
that whole
plush.
thing is a bathroom.
Fearsome.
That's all I had. Was
Good ones.
Probably that. Yeah.
Good ones. Well, I too couldn't. The turmoil trying to figure this out. Because at first you're like, you want to pick your favorite toy, your favorite
Toy
play
line.
set, that toy line. But I'm like, man, there's too much guns and shooting and death and murder, and I can't. These don't sound fun to me. All these Transformer ones or your GI Joe stuff. It's just so much fighting and guns, and it's scary. I'm like, this wouldn't maybe not be fun. So I got nervous, and I couldn't narrow it down to anyone I like of a toy line that super personal, but and I thought I had it narrowed down, and then yesterday it came to me, and it is the perfect playset for me. Dudes,
Barbie's Dream House.
close.
Sounds
Ken's
so comfy
Dream House.
though.
Princess of
You
Power.
know it does.
Castle.
There's like beds everywhere and
Beds and
bathroom.
toilets.
Yeah.
I might change my answer. No. Listen, this is perfect.
Okay.
You just saw it as a toy. You know how much I love Vans?
Vans?
Yeah.
Go
Like
on.
the shoes?
No.
Like skate shoes?
No, like
so
the
you want to
vehicle.
live in a shoe?
No. You aren't
Because
listening.
there's a whole nursery rhyme about that.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking
Not at
about
all.
the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles party wagon. I've had a van my whole life. I always have vans. I have a van right now. We have a van. We like to travel
We
in vans.
should paint
as
it
a
like the party wagon.
We probably should. It is white right now.
Yeah.
We could fix that.
All right.
I thought
go
you were going
on.
to say Mystery Machine with Vans.
That's close, but ghosts are too scary, so I'm not into that.
Yeah, but you're going to have the Foot Clan and Shredder and everybody else after you.
ninjas.
But they're not real ghosts. They always pull the mask off.
That's
Yeah.
true.
It's usually
It's
like
just old man.
Some
old
old
Mr.
dude.
But guys-
Hawthorne from...
The trade-off is pizza. There's going to be pizza in the party wagon, so
That's true.
I'm sure there was pizza in the mystery machine too.
Yeah, and weed.
And a lot of weed.
Lots.
oh yeah, there was way.
So much.
You get hungry enough, you could eat the dog.
Scrappy.
I got dark
Screw that
fast.
man.
Scooby Snacks becomes actual Scooby Snacks.
So, did
you
anybody
kill Scrappy
have any
first?
Star Wars play sets on their list?
That was my. That was my go. That was the one I was gonna pick actually before I
Which-
picked this. I was gonna pick the Cantina playset because we'd get to play with Max Rebo. We could sit in
See-
the band. We could be the band.
Other than
right?
Other than the Ewoks being completely stupid and a horrible waste of time, like
yeah.
the Ewoks Village playset was awesome, and
That
it was
probably-
on my list too.
That would have been
The
good.
Death Star playset, it was terrible.
Yeah,
It's
Just
like one little
cardboard.
slice
Yep.
of this giant thing.
Yeah, remember when it transformed into Darth Vader?
what?
That was something else.
That was something
That
else.
doesn't transform.
Yeah, we know. Yeah. Yeah, the Cantina. That was that was my my first choice until I thought of the party wagon. But
I thought of the mask playset. I don't remember
Hill.
what it's called, but it was like
Boulder
yeah,
Hill.
yeah, and because that
Yeah.
was like super cool, and and I'm a big mask fan.
You would like living in a gas station?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, come gas up the party wagon.
Yeah,
Uh huh.
I would be there for all of your gasoline and service needs,
And missile launching.
and your missile
A
launching needs.
little bit of missile launching.
Yeah.
Goes a long way.
So what about like the Fisher Price parking garage?
Oh, yeah.
No,
I had one of those as a kid.
you wouldn't live in it.
No. It's just a garage.
You live under the bridge next to it.
and eat bones. And
Who dares cross my bridge?
you know,
You guys are weird.
you should have just eaten that first goat.
What are the ones that you?
What?
Nothing.
What other contenders did you have, Corey?
The Millennium Falcon was in there.
Ooh.
I thought about the USS Flag, but then I was like, wait, people just do that already. They're called Navy.
You can do that right now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could join the Navy. Yeah, I mean, just a lot of the G.I. Joe stuff came to mind, and a lot of the Star Wars stuff came to mind, and I thought about the Motu stuff as well, and thought, well, like they're really cool to play with, but there's not a whole lot going on there if I lived in one, and so yeah, that's why I settled on the Hogwarts Castle, because there's a whole lot going on in that one.
Yeah. Like
Cool.
what?
Several
Awesomeness.
bathrooms.
Several
Well, yeah, we heard
Plenty of
Heard
bathrooms
about that,
and
yes.
staircases that move, and
sound
a great
cool.
hall and
And ghosts.
things.
So, when you guys were kids, did you
Uh-huh.
have any playsets?
Yes,
Which ones did you have when you were kids?
I had the Millennium Falcon, and I had the G.I. Joe Tactical Battle Platform. and I had some Micro Machines thing that was like,
Oh yeah, I had some of those.
it was like not huge, but it was like big for Micro Machines. I don't remember what it was called.
It's micro.
Yeah, it's like just little Micro Machines, like city set
Yep.
thing.
Yeah, they made a it was like a
I know there's like a gas station and a car
an
wash.
oil can
and-
was one of them. It
Yeah.
opened up, and then there was
Yeah.
like a distributor cap. that
Yeah,
opened
I think
up.
I had the
And
oil
then,
can one, and then there was like a car wash one
Yeah.
that I had.
Yep. I think I still have those.
We had the GoBot like
Command
Walker
center.
command
Yep.
center
Which is a
thing.
cool playset.
I do remember
and that
that.
one crossed my mind too.
I didn't have any Motu playsets. I did have some Lego. Like they made a. It was like a, almost like pirate, castle type thing.
Had the slime pit.
Oh, slime pit. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Little skull.
Yep. Dumps slime and turns He-Man into slime pit He-Man. That's about all it does, though. It doesn't.
Yeah.
You can't.
Got a little claw thing that comes up and grabs them.
Yeah.
Dump slime on it.
That's the noise
That's
the
the
slime
sli-
makes.
okay.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Gotcha. Anyway.
Okay. Well, that was fun. That was interesting.
Playsets.
Yeah, I'm a little bummed you didn't seem excited about my party wagon.
I am excited about your party wagon. I'm excited to see you trying to like, hey, you want some candy?
Just
And
none of
everybody's
us are surprised you
Never
never live in a
liked my
van by
party
the
wagon.
river.
Yeah. Hey kids, want some pizza and puppies?
Da, 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 da.
All right, well, let's take a quick break. And thanks for talking playsets. We'll take a quick break. We're going to tell you all about our awesome podcast network. There's the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, the PFPN. There's almost 30 different shows on the network, from horror movies to regular movies to other kinds of movies to music and all sorts of toy podcasts. There's so many different shows on the network, and it's a pretty cool place. Here's a little promo about that.
You're listening to the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, home to hundreds of hours of free podcast entertainment. The shows on this network all have a common goal: providing you with the best discussions about movies and other forms of entertainment media. The PFPN hopes to fill your earholes with audio joy. Visit our website with links to all the other amazing shows at www.thepfpn.com. Thanks for listening.
Like 5 guns coming up.
All right, we are back, and it's time to hand the keys to the party wagon over to Elgin. He's going to take us on a store tour.
All right, today's store that we're going to go visit is called Time Bomb Toys at 300 Camp Horny Road, Pittsburgh. I think that's
Horn.
Horn. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, specializing in horror-based toys and collectibles. NECA, Funko, and Super 7. A bunch of masks, a bunch of other stuff you can wear and play with. We also have a song called Time Bomb Glow. That's why I was like, hey, Time Bomb Toys, Time Bomb Glow. It's on our Manzilla album, available at our table to our right over here. If you want to pick it up and listen to that awesome song. It's a punk song.
Time bomb, go! Oh,
Time
what's,
Bomb Toys.
what's Corey doing? Why did we set him by
Why
pointing
did
at the pointing at the address.
Oh, nice.
Okay. That's 300 Camp Horny Road.
No,
Oh,
no, still wrong.
300 Camp
Horn.
Horn Road, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Hopefully we'll go see that on tour coming.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's a potential destination on our tour in April, so
I think we're actually playing at Camp Horny a couple of days too. All right.
Oh my goodness! Don't laugh at him. I heard that. It only encourages him.
Yeah.
Cool. Time Bomb Glow Toys.
Exactly.
Well, all right, let's move on to our next segment. It's time to do some talking toys. All right. Take it, Corey. You can get somebody up to this microphone. I know you can.
Sorry, I was busy looking at pictures of the party wagon trying to figure out what colors to paint the van.
All right.
Is there anybody that wants to talk about toys? Into this microphone right here, we would love to hear your opinions about everything.
What you're collecting or what toy set you'd like to
Live in.
live in. That's the word.
Anybody?
Oh, yeah.
Takers?
Slow down.
This
Let's
guy
just
here in the hat?
orderly fashion.
Don't everybody come at once.
That'd be messy.
Oh, come on. It's a kid's show. You sicko.
I mean, because they'd run into each
Who do you think writes his jokes for him?
That's true. Well, everyone's pretty busy today, and we're kind of over in the corner, so it's no big deal.
Yeah, that's cool, baby.
Yeah.
You want to get up and talk into that microphone?
Oh, I
Guy
know
with two
this lady does.
controls.
No?
Tits
No.
McGee over in the corner there. She's been to that camp a few times.
Yeah? Okay then. Well, let's call it a day. That was fun. Don't forget that if you like the podcast, to check us out, cracktasticplastic.com. We also have a Patreon page where you can help support us. There's a couple different tiers. You can donate whatever you want. It's just nice to see you over there, and be sure to check it out. That's patreon.com/cracktasticplastic. And maybe we'll see what Skeletor has to say about all that as we get out of here. And now we can go do some real shopping
Yeah.
for some play sets. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Later.
Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. But not so fast, my foul fiends. Don't forget to follow these fools on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And visit cracktasticplastic.com. I'll be back.